There are moments in life when the weight becomes unbearable, when you question your worth, when the mirror reflects someone tired, someone lost, someone running on empty. You try to push through, but your body is weak. Your heart is heavy, and all you can think is, what's the point? I want you to know, you're not alone. Many have been in that place, and many have come out of it stronger. Right now, you may not feel strong. You may feel broken, but even in this moment, as you listen, there is still something inside you that refuses to quit. That quiet voice inside that says, keep going. That is your power. That is your hope. And that is the beginning of rebuilding your self-confidence. Even when everything in you wants to give up, confidence isn't some magic force that only lucky people have. It's not about being loud or fearless or always knowing what to do. Confidence is quiet. It grows in the shadows. And most of all, it grows in the trying. You build confidence not by always getting it right, but by being willing to show up, even when you don't have all the answers. Let me ask you something. What would happen if you just took one step forward? Not the whole road, not the perfect solution, just one simple, brave, imperfect step. That small step could be the spark. Because action, even the tiniest action, creates belief. And belief creates change. You may think, but I'm too far behind. Let me tell you something. Behind what? Whose timeline are you racing against? You are not late. You are not less. You are learning at your pace. And that is valid. The world tells you to measure success by likes, followers, status, money. But those things don't define confidence. True confidence is knowing who you are when no one is watching. It's choosing to stand back up, even after life knocks you down. Again and again and again. I want you to pause for a second. Close your eyes if you can. Think about everything you've already made it through. The heartbreak that shattered you. The betrayal you never saw coming. The disappointment that left you numb. Yet here you are, breathing, listening, trying. That is strength. You may not realize it, but surviving your darkest days has built a version of you that is wiser, tougher, deeper. You don't have to go back to who you were. You're becoming someone even more powerful. Now think about your inner voice, the one that's been criticizing you. What has it been saying? I'm not good enough. I'm always messing up. I can't do this. Would you say that to a friend? Would you say that to a child who's trying their best? Then why speak that way to yourself? From this moment, I want you to commit to something new. Speak to yourself with the same kindness you give to others. Say this with me, softly or silently in your heart. I am not a failure. I am a fighter. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm healing. Every step forward, no matter how small, is still progress. Let those words wash over you. Let them break the lies that shame has been whispering in your mind. You are not broken. You are rebuilding. Now, think about one thing, just one, that you've done in your past that made you proud. Maybe you graduated. Maybe you helped someone when they needed you. Maybe you kept going when it would have been easier to give up. Hold that memory, because it's proof that you've succeeded before, and you can do it again. Here's the truth. You were never meant to do this alone. Even the strongest people need support. Reach out. Talk to someone who sees your potential. Find a mentor, a friend, a coach, or even a community online. When you borrow belief from others, it reignites belief in yourself. You're not a burden. You're a human being, and we were created to lift one another. Now, let's shift your focus for a moment. Instead of thinking about everything that's wrong, ask yourself this. What if it all works out? What if the very thing you're afraid of is the doorway to your breakthrough? What if your future is not falling apart, but being rearranged to fit a greater purpose? You're not too late. You're not too far gone. There's still a dream inside you waiting to live. And no, your confidence won't return all at once. It may come back in pieces, in small, quiet moments. The first time you smile again. The first time you wake up with hope. The first time you say, I got this. And believe it, even just a little. Don't despise the small steps. That's how mountains are climbed. One slow, shaky, but courageous step at a time. Keep showing up. Keep breathing. Keep speaking life into yourself. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are a story still being written. Let the next chapter be one of healing, of rebuilding, of rising, stronger, wiser, and more grounded in who you are. Let confidence grow, not because everything is perfect, but because you finally decided to believe in your ability to grow, fail, and rise again. And when you feel like giving up, come back to this truth. You are still becoming, and the world hasn't seen the best of you yet. Music slowly swells with soft ambient vocals. You're not at the end of your story. This is a new beginning, so take one more step. Breathe one more breath. Hold on, because you're worth the fight, and your confidence is coming back. If this gave you hope, share it with someone who needs a reminder today. Subscribe for more content that inspires your healing, faith, and purpose.